Hey, welcome back to the Scorpio channel. My name is Laura. If you're new to the channel, I'm going to do a general message for Scorpio. Know that energy is fluid, roles could be reversed, so always interpret the message as it best resonates with you. If you're new to my channel, know that I like to look at everything, which means we also look at the spiritual blocks, the shadows, see how they play out as karmic themes within your experiences. So you should keep that in mind if you want to enter into winning a free reading with me. You obviously have to be open to getting a shadow reading. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and write the word of the video in your comment bar. You'll know if I chose you if I wrote the word winner underneath your comment. If I did, just correspond back to me through my email, which you can find in the description box along with all other important information. Tell me what days and times work for you. I will respond back. And the day before your live stream, you'll get a link right to your email. All right. Let's see what that word of the video is going to be. The word of the video is always the underlining energy that tells me why everyone's doing what they're doing. That's important when you're dealing with shadows, negativity. Well, I feel, Scorpio, that you're connected to someone that tends to be extremely negative when it comes to relationships. And it's mainly because of the people that they hang out with. They hang out with a lot of people that are older than them that have not had good relationships. So they've been a little bit brainwashed to that. They also have not had good relationships, but it's the chronic hearing about negativity, about how relationships are. And I feel like this person was very negative to you because, like I said, they're around people that kind of teach them to be a player, that teach them not to like have an open heart, that teach them to be phony, that kind of created this persona for this person, like again, to be a bad boy, to be a bad girl. But ironically, I feel like whoever's around this person, they claim to be friends of this person, like really doesn't have this your person's best interest at hand. What they have is they have their own interests at hand because they're controlling your person, and they have for a long time. So I feel like that either your person owns a business with other people, is involved in with other things with other people, and there's a reason why. But that's what I feel like. I feel like your person was very negative to you, but it's mainly because, like I said, they're around people that are negative. I also feel like this person grew up in an environment where they only saw a negative relationship. So it wasn't really that hard to influence this person on how to think, but negativity. And so I feel like when you and this person were dealing with each other, like you got a lot of lies. They created a lot of illusions. And that was for them to not really get that close to you. So this is again the underlining energy, which is negativity. You feel that this person's negative because when you dealt with them, all they did was lie and create illusions. And the illusions were that they said that they really cared about you. There was um, whatever they said, it's like they didn't really follow through with. I feel like also they lied about themselves, like their life was a lot better than it actually is. This person acts, I feel like they lied about just who they are in general. They acted like confident. This person acted like they were confident and in full control of their life. And what I feel like is there's part of them that isn't, if they're that influenced from other negative people. So there's a lot of that. But remember, if you're going to write the word, you're going to write the word negativity in your comment bar to win that reading. So let's jump in and see why, aside from what I channeled and that you perceive your person as negative. Let's see. Scheming, again, you never felt like they were letting you in. Always like never coming from their heart, always scheming. There was always like this sneaky energy, like they were trying to get over. Even when they would have a conversation with you, they would leave stuff out. It's like, again, always manipulating the situation. And again, creating problems, like because this person's always scheming, they're really selfish. I feel like they live mainly from their emotions. They do what they want to do when they want to do it. And the problem is that um, they don't respect other people. So it's like they scheme to see what they can get, what they can utilize you for, and then whatever like problems that they create, they don't try and fix them. They create a lot of trouble because they manipulate their environment, they create illusions. So if you were connected to this person, they might have talked to a lot of other people, making it look like they were very desirable, and then create triangles, like again talk to somebody else and then bring up your name a lot, and then all of a sudden you're having like this person come to your door. So it looks like the person's so like taken with them that they're willing to fight you over them. Again, creating the illusion that they're really desirable, creating the illusion that they don't really care about you. But really they do care. It's just they want things on their terms. That's why they were always scheming. It's like I want to have my cake and eat it too. And I don't really know what I want. I have one foot in, one foot out, I feel like. So again, that's why they create like a lot of trouble because today they could really want the relationship and then the next day they don't. I feel like you're dealing with someone that's very chemically imbalanced because they're emotionally imbalanced. So because they're emotionally imbalanced, this person drinks a lot or they do stuff to suppress their emotions. So their moods change and what they want changes because they're not coming from a true sense of who they are. They're coming from a lot of shadows. They've created a lot of personas because of these shadows. So down to your side, this person is really lonely and they have fear of abandonment. And so, which makes up for a horrible situation because though they're lonely, they want to be in a relationship like anybody else because everybody has a dust part of self which wants love. And everybody has that deity part of self, which is a God part of self, which makes them love, which makes them want to have love, to return back to their natural, state of being. However, this person has been conditioned to be in an environment where they again are taught that relationships are bad and not to be in a relationship, and it's better to come across as the playboy playgirl again and not have emotions and suppress their emotions, and in that they live by their emotions because then they're always suppressing their emotions, so they're suppressing really what they want. But problem is then they're living more from like an addictive state of mind, which is again, no rhyme, no reason. It's like they could call you a lot one day and overdo it, and then all of a sudden not. It's like, and the reason why is because they don't really build up an emotional connection because they create a lot of drama. I feel like they've created a lot of drama, which created intimacy issues with you, which is trust. Like, I don't really trust you, which is why this person has fear of abandonment. So their way is to never emotionally get connected, but in that, then it's all about betrayal. It's like because this person like will compartmentalize and then keep the people in their life to get what they need, and then when they're done, again, because there's no real emotional connection because the person didn't take time because they played so many games, well then you know it doesn't, their situation never really gets better on how they perceive themselves. And now what has happened is they create a lot of people that don't trust who they are. And so your person has lived a lot of experiences, not realizing how they like are the problem within their relationships. And so Betrayal is a bad thing because it's, again, it robs you. Like, again, this person didn't give you any time. Looking at the triggers, I feel like a lot of times your person would get like emotional and like yell at you for no reason, manipulate you for no reason. Um, because again, only living from their moods. So like just not really caring, like the substances that I said, again, that this person like in order to suppress how they feel, it's like you said, that they're not allowing themselves to feel, and they're always like in their logical analytical mind scheming, manipulating the relationship to try and get what they want. And then really once they would get what they want, it looks like betrayal, because again, never staying long enough or genuine enough to go deep within the relationship. It's again, and then the thing is, this person, like I said, would just start arguments for no apparent reason. Like they would get angry and irritated, and they would literally start an argument if like you didn't soothe them, if you didn't pamper them, if you didn't like. So like a child, like almost like a narcissist, like utilizing you for what they believe that you're there for, which looks like um you would give them everything emotionally. They wouldn't give you anything emotionally. It was them manipulating to get what they want and then really not then like and doing it by not playing fair, like I said, by bringing other people into the mix, by doing whatever they needed to do to get underneath your skin. So obviously also disrespecting you and the connection, and mainly because again these people in the background are rooting your person on, and or this person on. I don't even want to call them your person, because what I see here is a lot of betrayal. I see a lot of game playing, a lot of, like I said. So let me just see, what are they going to do if they're going to do anything? I'm afraid of losing you. Unhealthy habits and behaviors. So this person, like it said, still thinks about you. Um, and you may say like they don't act like they're afraid of losing. Well, that's the problem. I feel like this person is not emotionally intelligent. So they don't really know how to fix it. And also they're too worried about the people that are cheering them on in the background, meaning that saying, don't be vulnerable, don't apologize, don't be standoffish. You make that person come to you knowing damn well that, you know, no one in their right mind is going to go to somebody that treats them like crap to apologize or to like, and your person's acting like they don't really know what to do when they really do know what to do. It's like their pride and their ego are in the way, and because they're listening too much to their little fan club in the background. And so that's really what it is. It's like they are afraid of losing you, but they're more afraid of looking stupid. And so the thing is, in order to deal with it, they again drink too much, smoke too much, suppress their emotions to not have to deal with it. This person avoids it. It's not like they don't think about you. It's like they're just saying, I'm not going to cave, which is really negative. You inspire me in so many ways. I feel like, again, there's a spiritual connection there. So it's, again, I feel like this person thought that you were going to, be upset, create a fight. Like, you didn't do that. This person's used to hanging out with low vibe people that normally would do it. I mean, anyone that goes into a triangle and creates triangles is negative and is low vibe. And so, I mean, this person deliberately goes for those type people, uses and abuses them, and then disposes. So I feel like they did have a spiritual connection with you. However, they weren't going to treat you like any type of spiritual connection because, again, they couldn't show vulnerability due to their fan club, due to their, the people that are cheering them on, the people that are pretending to be this person's friend and have this person's back. So it's again, what they saw is that you didn't crumble and that, you're actually your own person. And I think that this person is looking at their behavior and there's part of them that's like, why am I going along with this? It's like, because I really feel like you're my like divine counterpart. I feel like you're my other half. I do feel it. It's just, you said, I feel like if they choose to be with you, I feel like there's no turning back. They can't be friends with these people, can't do, and I don't know why that is. Like I said, I don't know, maybe this person um was in a connection with somebody else at one point, and now they're not in that connection with that person. However, they're still friends with their family, still friends with them. So if they really go with you, that the end, there's no getting back, and this person might consider again those people as family. And that's the thing, they're not really family. There's a part of these people that don't want your person to move forward 100%. I'm feeling like whether it's because of a past connection, whether it's because they own a business together, whether there's something again, or even just misery loves company. I feel like because there's a few people that are actually older that surround your person that feeds them nonsense about not being vulnerable and not caving in and to have, whoever they like be subservient to them. Like every rule that you could do, that everything that you could possibly do to sabotage your relationship is what these people are telling. I want to say again, the person that's connected to you, that person. It's like, and they're listening. And they're listening. However, there's a part of them that's like, but I feel like you're my divine counterpart, and I feel I am afraid of losing you. But like you said, so let me stick my head in the sand and suppress my feelings so I don't really want to go up against these people. Childhood wounds are influencing my actions. So again, I feel like some of these people are a little bit older. And so mommy wounds, daddy wounds, like of wanting to please these people that are associated with this person and like in a way that reminds them of family. I don't think that they are actually family though, however. And I think that there's too much loyalty to people that aren't loyal. And that happens when we grow up in an environment that someone drank, someone did drugs, someone did, again, our parents, like we honor our parents, we love our parents, but a lot of times we are taught to become self-sacrificing. We're taught to be the healer, the giver, the fixer of the family. And I'm kind of feeling like that was never accomplished in your person's childhood because they couldn't fix whatever the imbalance was because children can't. But it's almost that they're trying to please people in their adulthood that are committed to not healing or not fixing because they don't really want, they don't want to, and they want things to stay the same regardless of whether your person's happy, whether they go on to live a happy life. They don't care. So it's this, again, reliving this betrayal. Because see, even though your person betrayed you, they're betraying you, but people are betraying them. That's the irony. And it's like, instead of them, when we're connected to family and friends and people that really love us, they can see what we want to do and that we're afraid to do it. And they push us to do what we want to do and encourage. That is, if, it's not going to hurt us, obviously. Like, it has to be something that, oh, you like this person, but you're insecure. Well, go after that person. No, these people are telling that your person, the person that's connected to you, whatever you want to call them, um, like, no, you wait for this person to come to you. You should make them do all the work. You should make them. So again, anything that could possibly sabotage this connection. And here it is, your person's going along with it. And they're going along with it mainly because they strategize, they scheme. And so there's a part of them that doesn't trust themselves because they don't get good results within their relationship. So it's really easy for them to listen to a bunch of people that are negative about relationships because they already had their negative things. The problem is that your person projected bullshit onto you and then goes and asks these people what they should do. So again, it really, childhood wounds are at play where your person like says, why do they even have to ask anyone's permission? How come they don't know what to do? And that's, like you said, it seems like this person doesn't know how to think for themselves. Like I said, childhood wounds are at play. That's really what the bigger thing is here. I'm going to look at some hidden truths. I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel like this person is making changes in their life. Like I said a few times, they've thought to themselves, why am I holding back? Why am I listening? Why am I am afraid of losing you. It is making this person look at their inner childhood wounds. They do feel like you're someone important. So, but like I said, I feel like they're making changes in their life and they kind of want to make changes in their life and then come to you and then talk to you and then try and fix it. There's an essence of that. And possibly because they don't want to be around these people. They want to, they want to make sure that if they come back, that it's going to work out, or that, because like I said, there's going to be no turning back once they approach you. Whatever this world is that they're attached to these people, that will end. I remember every detail of this day. This person is trying to forget about you. They can't. And I feel like they remember. They remember like the promises. They remember again, like your touch. They remember and they replay it over and over and over. But they say, I couldn't let you get close to me. And possibly because they have that whole other world of these people that have way too much say within their life. And like I said, it could be old family of someone that they used to be with, or again, somehow they're like connected to, like I said, people. I'm afraid to contact you. So this is where they are right now. It's like they think about it, but they're afraid. And what I see is that they're remembering everything, but they're not strong enough to break away from whatever is going on. And possibly because they're like, well, I'm going to break away from the people that I consider family, even if I don't resonate with them that much anymore, and move into the unknown. And the unknown was it didn't work out with you. This person's like, I don't really want to do that. It's like, because I'm not secure enough. And that's what this comes down to, that your person's not secure. So they're surrounded by people in their life that don't have their best interest at hand. And they don't even notice it because these people have been in their life for a long time. However, situations have changed. And I think when the situations changed, whether that was, again, that they were in a relationship with someone, they had a business with people, they did something with these people that it wasn't just like relationship. And I just feel like they've evolved past these people. However, they still want these people to like bless them, to care about them. And if they leave, they still want the, like I said, the blessings of them and their good wishes. And the thing is, they know that they're not going to get those good wishes. They know it's not going to be pleasant, that it's, again, going to create issues. And because they can see how everyone is, so there's a sense of, I'm afraid to contact you because I never let you get close to me. Played a lot of games, and now it's like I'm surrounded by a bunch of people that I've outgrown, I don't really trust, though it's the devil that I know. And that's the thing, this person surrounds himself by people that don't just not only have their, like, don't have their best interest at hand, but also have, kind of hindered this person's self-esteem, made them too dependent on them by possibly questioning everything that they do. There's a sense that if they owned a business together, your person might have ran the business, but these people like pulled the strings in the background for too long, that there's a sense of codependency with these people, whether they're friends, whether they're relationships. Again, and those relationships are like past karmics that they were with at one time, their family, people that are like just an old world that they have grown out of. When I let myself go deeper into thought of you, I can feel my heart opening, but they're realizing is again the people that they're surrounded by that they can't trust slowly because their heart isn't opened. And it's because, not really because of what they say, but it's how they're making your person feel. We have past life connection memories are surfacing consciously and I believe subconsciously. And that's because, again, this is a past life connection. I'm trying to understand how my thoughts create my reality. I know I need to stay positive, or you. So again, this person is pushing them out of the analytical mind, the logical mind, into the spiritual mind, which needs to happen because I believe that this person, again, does not have a strong self-esteem. They need to do healing on themselves. You are my true love, my heart and soul. What your person feels down deep inside. Surrender brings us together faster than resistance. So again, realizing that they can't control this connection, and that obviously like that they need to like just allow themselves. I'm walking home to you. I'm not sure where I am on the path, but I am walking it. So it's again, it looks like this person like knows that they're going to break away from these people. And I think that they're scheming and they're strategizing to do that because they are moving into a heart-based consciousness. Because what it is that they've been surrounded by a bunch of people that aren't making them feel better. They're seeing that they're not advancing in life. It doesn't matter anymore what these people tell your person. I think your person feels petty and stupid, and wishes that they didn't listen to these people, because I think that they actually finally did catch on, but it took a long time. And that's because, like I said, the inner childhood wounds of, at one time, if we had family that was difficult, then, and was never happy, we would fix her, going back into it, wanting to be the people pleaser, wanting to be the fixer. And when these people are not family, they had ulterior motive of why they did not want your person to go on, whether they were protecting someone, whether it was a sister, like someone that they cared about, whether that was not wanting to see them move forward within a business and leave. It's again, did not want your person to have like a life. But like I said, your person was saying, I don't feel well after a while. And like, why am I doing this? Like, I do have feelings for this and really looking at their behavior. And it's again, yeah, like they want to be in a connection with you. There's a sense of feeling like that they could do an equal give and take with you, that it would be an equal relationship. That's another thing. That when whoever they're attached to, it's not equal. It's not equal. It's like your person feels like they're carrying everyone, which is possibly why these people do not want your person to move forward and get a life of their own, because then who's going to take care of us? But there's a sense of they believe that, that they can create a partnership, like they want to give like equal give and take. They can see them building something with you, doing something with you, creating a life. They're tired of like carrying everyone. They're tired of, doing everything themselves. They don't feel fulfilled. They feel like it's become a job. And like they're not happy. What they feel is that again, they replayed like that, that same karmic theme of not being able to satisfy the parent. Well, now it's again, they're still not being able to satisfy these people, even though they've given everything and sacrificed what they wanted. And again, they're devoted, that they are, this person is really like diligently and persistently working to get out of their situation. That's what they're doing. And again, there's a sense of, yeah, they just feel like they're supported by doing it, by the universe. They feel like it's the right thing to do. There's a sense that they don't own this person's, like they that your person doesn't want to feel as if anyone owns their life anymore, is what I'm trying to say. It's like, so what they're doing is they're not just working diligently, but they're also like, looks like they're collaborating and they're networking and they're, you know, to put money into other areas to grow so that they're stable, so that they actually have something to offer. So if you're wondering where this person is or what's taking them so long, that's really what's going on. Is they're recreating their entire life. So I'm feeling like Scorpio are someone that like has already accomplished. So you may, again, your job, your finances may be in order, your life may be in order. This person, again, now that they're leaving, or they know that they're leaving, they're working, they're gathering money, and because they want to offer something. However, that's going to take them some time. And so I'm kind of just feeling like yeah, like it's gonna happen fast, and that it's like a new beginning is gonna be. You're gonna offer that new beginning. It's like, and that's mainly because they were living in a situation that wasn't making them happy. I think for a while it was okay because we can trick ourselves into, doing for other people and feeling their gratitude and being happy with us. And that makes us happy for a long time. But I think what happened is that your person genuinely had a connection to you, sees the way that you are, likes like the way that your life looks, and then was like, I don't really like didn't treat you well, told these people said stay away, told them every bad thing in the book to do. Your person listened, stayed back, but then felt worse and worse and worse and worse and worse about doing it. And then finally turned around and was like, why am I doing this? Why am I listening to these people? Why it's, and then started to not feel good about the people that are surrounding them. Like, again, why are you telling me this, and who's really benefiting? So they really began to look at their life and the people in it, and what they saw was, yeah, these people don't really have my back. So their intention is to come back to like give you equal give and take. We don't know where they are on the path, and they don't know where they are on the path, but what they're doing is they're acquiring enough money to feel like as if when they come back, they have something to offer. So we have to ask, why did you attract this person? What do you need to learn? Because they're a mirror of who and what comes into your life. Again, rebellion was one. Cleansing. Time and attention. I'm going to pull one more just because wonder. So I'm feeling like, again, you growing up, you were considered, again, rebellious, and rebellious by going along with everything, right? Seen as bad, but you weren't bad. But in that, because you were seen as bad, you didn't really get the time and the attention that you needed. And so you always harbored not positive thoughts about yourself, because understand, if you're conditioned to believe that you're not good enough, and then you're around people that make you perceive that, you kind of take on those perceptions without realizing it. And so you become a magnet to that. So again, I believe that you attracted this person because, again, they felt bad about themselves too. They're considered, if they live their life the way that they want to, that they're being rebellious. That's, again, because they also didn't get the time and the attention and the nurturing, the emotional support. If anything, I feel like they were abused. And so there's a sense of needing a cleansing, you needing a cleansing, they and them needing a cleansing from the perception of needing other people's approval in order to be happy. It's like you have to, again, most first and foremost, be happy yourself. This person is almost was taught for a long time to sacrifice. And you're a mirror of who and what comes into your life. So I'm sure on some level, if you would consider rebellious for, again, having your own wants, your own needs, again, the way you viewed life, the way you wanted to live life, all of that. And they could be anything, just growing up in a very strict home and wanting to dye your hair, wanting to get an ear pierced, wanting to explore sexuality, wanting to, whatever it is, you were seen as rebellious, like that's bad. And so again, didn't get the time and the attention, but you also didn't give the time and the attention to yourself. And the reason why is because, first of all, in order to really cleanse, you need to see, again, what's blocking you. And again, the perception that you're bad. This person, again, obviously thought that they were bad, wanted to take on the persona of being a bad boy, bad girl, instead of being defective. And meanwhile, they're being defective and not on their vibration because they're listening to people on a low vibration. And so instead of creating themselves wonder, it's like the where spirit is saying, if you were seen as bad, that's not who you are. That's not, that needs again to be cleared. And it needs to be cleared because, again, you haven't figured out the wonder within you, the wonder in the world, what stirs up your soul. It's like, I believe that this connection for your person made them look and say, like, again, this isn't what I want with my life. You're telling me what would be good for me, but it doesn't feel right. I'm asking you, and it doesn't feel right. They finally caught on. It's like, so I'm going to be seen as rebellious and do what I want because I wanted, like, again, the wonder in me. And somehow they believe that being connected to you somehow, again, you're connected to that. And possibly because it's like you're inspiring them to live that way because you live that way. It's again, but for you, it's to be like there's too many patterns from the past where again you were seen as bad. Instead, and again, bad is not an identity. That's a perception. No one is bad. It's like, but understand if that's the energy you're holding, it needs to be transmuted into, again, a higher energy of unconditional love. And really, if this person feels like you're their counterpart, um, and they're surrendering their ego and they're coming back because they realize I made the wrong choice. You know, I believe that um, that there is unconditional love here, even though they betrayed you in the beginning. I feel like they listened to the wrong, bad advice because those people were in their life longer. Those people, again, there was a loyalty, but what they've seen now is the loyalty didn't go both ways. And so they needed to learn that harsh lesson. And I believe that whenever like that we learn that harsh lesson, that's a harsh lesson. That we think that people are family, and then what we realize is that they're using us. Well, spirit, I think, gave them the buffer, which is you, which is again, there is a very strong spiritual connection. Now, some of you guys are going to choose to be with this person, and some of you guys are going to choose not to because this is a collective reading. So we can say, well, those of you that want to be with this person and those that don't, what other spiritual advice can we give? Is there anything that we should know? Is there anything that we should take into consideration? One step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time and make progress by staying focused on the present moment. The current task, thus I regain my ease of living. So I believe, again, if you're going to choose to be with this person is, again, take it one day at a time. If you can't reflect on the past, it's about being in the present moment because you have to, again, and not look too forward in the future either. It's about being in the moment and like still creating yourself. You know, I regain my ease of living. So I believe that that's for your person, again, that because they're going to have to regain the way that they live because they're going to be changing a lot of things. This is why, like you said, they know if they come to you, there's no turning back. So it's again, in just one step at a time for them, because again, this is overstimulating the changes. And for you, it's again, if you going to take this person back into your life, it should be one day at a time. Um, and that's even for like whatever you're doing in life. Let's pull one more because that's good, but then what else? Shining light, my desire to improve myself, transform fear into strength. I raise my thoughts above doubt and find faith in the goodness of the universe. I love and accept myself and soul, and I discover the light that dwells within me. So it's again still about creating yourself. So I believe that this person and you can again be like almost like a strong friendship in the beginning, work on a strong friendship in the beginning, because it's more about transforming your fears into strengths. And I feel like this person's doing that, and I feel like you're doing it too, and that the world it's to continue to do that. and we'll take it one day at a time. If you're going to choose to be with this person, and continue to be in each other's lives to make each other a better version of each other. And I'm going to leave that there, Scorpio. You let me know whether you resonated, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.